Okay. I like to take you guys back. Oh, welcome to my channel. I'm Yvonne. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please hit the like button. Share. Um, and comment below if you have any questions. But right now, I just want to take you guys back to the night that I had a stroke. Okay? And okay. So I know I had ate before I went to bed. I ate some pork chops, of course, and smoked a couple of cigarettes and put my dinner on for the next day. Some oxtails, put them in the slow cooker, and I went to bed. Um, I had a live-in boyfriend at the time, and he was not there. He must have gotten in bed after I went to sleep, but about 4:30 or something like that. I don't know what time it was. It was in the middle of the night. I believe it was about 4 when I would get up for work because I worked the first shift job. But he woke me up. Yvonne, it's time for you to get up for work. Your alarm went off. You didn't hear it. I didn't say anything. I just sat up in the bed. And I looked around in the dark and I was like, what's wrong with me? I was confused and, I guess it was confusion. But at the time, I was like, I must be just tired. Let me lay back down for a couple of more minutes and I'll get up for work. So I lay back down. And then more minutes went past. And he said, Yvonne, honey, you got to get up. You're going to be late for work. So I sat up and looked around. And I was like, dang, why come I can't talk? I can't talk. I'm trying to talk. And he was like, it's still dark. We never turned the light on. He said, what's wrong with you? And I couldn't tell him. I tried to say something. And that's what came out. And it took me back to where my grandmother had a stroke. And I remember her laying in that hospital bed. And she was trying so hard to talk. And the only thing would come out of her mouth was, I knew I was having a stroke. It's some real shit. Okay? I'm keeping it real with y'all. Okay? He turned the light on. I can't talk. So I did like this. Like, give me something, please give me something to write with, So he said, you want a pen? So he gave me a pen. He gave me some paper. I tried to write. I couldn't write. I was like, this is like chicken scratch. It was like a baby. It took everything in me to write a S, but it was like, I was writing like that. So I think I wrote an S, a R, and a K. And I gave it to him. He said, you having a stroke? So he called 911. He put my socks on. And I felt my mouth starting to sag. Like doing this. So that scared me. So I jumped up and motioned for him to come. It's too late. Come on, we can't wait on the. So I ran out to the car. I got to the car before he did. He was like, you don't want to wait on the ambulance? I stopped and did like this. Took me to the hospital. Ran every light. He was trying to stop at a light. I was like, he was trying to stop at every light. I was like, so anyway, luckily, the hospital, am I looking at the lens? The hospital was no more than 5 minutes away. I think that's what really saved me from actually having being paraplegic. I had what you call a ischemic stroke, where the blood, I just wasn't getting any oxygen to where your blood is cut off, and you no longer getting oxygen to your brain. I mean, So get to the hospital. Um, he drops me off at the door. They come and get me, take me in. Then I gotta try to explain to them that I'm having a stroke, and I couldn't talk to them either. You just don't understand how a stroke, when you're having a stroke, you know what you want to say. It's here, but it's not. You can't say it. So I can just imagine somebody that has a, um, a massive stroke, to where they just laying there. They wake up and it's too late. They can't even move. So anyway, I get back there to the back. They take me back there. They told me, okay, well, I told them, basically I didn't tell them anything, but they got it, okay. You having a stroke or whatever. So I get back there, and the doctor took my blood pressure or whatever they do. And he walked over to me and he said, "Ma'am, Miss Gooden, can you talk? Can you, no." I'm like, I'm trying to talk, but I just can't. And he was like, "You have suffered a stroke." Okay. That is a horrible, horrible thing to go through. You can't talk. At that time, your brain cells are dying. You're dying. Your brain cells are dying. You do suffer some type of brain damage. I did. I suffered brain damage. But by the grace of God, he brought me through it. He brought me through it. And I've been through a lot. And I'm so glad that I can tell my story. So I wanted to share this with you guys because it led to me getting it together. Getting it together. Cleaning my diet up. Exercise. Now, I'm not saying I've been perfect all through the years, because this happened in 2013 is when it happened. And y'all just don't understand. When I tell you to talk again, to speak again, it's truly, truly, truly a blessing. So, if you want to live, if you do not want to stroke out, think about what you're doing. Think about what you're putting in your mouth. Think about what you're eating. Think about what you're drinking. All that sugar and all of that stuff. Just the American diet will literally kill you. I'm 51 years old. My age group, some of us are gone. Some of us are just dropping dead because we didn't listen. We didn't listen to our doctors. The doctor told me about a month before I had a stroke. I went to the hospital because my blood pressure or something was high or something. I can't really even remember what I went to the hospital for, but I believe it was because of my blood pressure. I couldn't get it down or something. And my legs were swollen and big, just real. My calves was just, and they were like, you are like, your blood pressure is like high, very, very high, to the point where you're stroke bound. I didn't take it serious. I guess I thought I was invincible like everybody else does. But please, people, please listen to me. You can go and Google strokes. You can go and Google doctors, what they got to say, but they ain't had no stroke. You need to take it from somebody. I'm not going to say, I hate to tell somebody what they need to do, but just listen to me, please. Take it from somebody who knows firsthand what it is like to actually have a stroke and then live to tell it. So yeah, we want to take care of ourselves. We want to live long. Take care of yourself, people. I love you. Share my video. Give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, if you have any advice for me, I'm open. I'm an open book. Leave any comments in my inbox, whatever, just please take care of yourself, watch what you're eating, okay? Thank you. I love you, and have a great night.